In our world of planes, internet domains, and driverless automobiles, space weather has the potential to wreak havoc. And that's why scientists at the University of Surrey's Space Centre have teamed up with Britain's Met Office to work on this. Sarah is a radiation monitor. It can be attached to meteorological balloons with the aim of sharpening forecasts of solar storms that can threaten aircraft, power grids, and satellites. Dr. Ben Kluwer is a space weather model and system developer at the University of Surrey.
The Met Office will fit it to their standard meteorological balloons, the same the ones that go up and measure the pressure and the wind speed and things like that. And then it monitors the radiation environment up there by monitoring the particles that pass through it. And then it turns the different particles that have been counted. It then turns that into a dose rate that we can use for radiation protection purposes, much like you would in a hospital when you're going to have an X-ray, for example.
So what is space weather? Eruptions on the sun send bursts of high-energy particles and magnetic fields towards Earth that can disrupt radio links, satellite operations, and high-altitude flights. Kluwer said such events are expected to become more common around the current peak of the sun's 11-year activity cycle. Much larger storms, he warned, could cause serious disruption to modern infrastructure.
We haven't had a big event for 20 years. The last big ones were sort of pre-modern technology in terms of the really small microelectronics. So we're trying to get the world ready for one of these events so it doesn't take all of our critical infrastructure offline.
The Sarah radiation sensors were initially launched to a height of nearly 20 miles on October 17th. Those launches were a proof of concept. But on November 11th, a powerful flare triggered what UK scientists said was one of the strongest ground-level enhancements of atmospheric radiation in about 20 years. Met Office teams were able to quickly deploy some of the sensors and gather first-of-its-kind data. Here's Met Office Senior Space Weather Manager Krista Hammond.
We're still analysing the collated data, but we do have it, and it's early indications though that it's promising, and no one's ever done something like this before. So it's going to be really invaluable for verifying our models so that we know that we're understanding the radiation environment as best we can.